Hey yo! Welcome to the first Block Podcast for artists, by artists. We can talk about anything that we want. Give it up from Eric the third, ladies and gentlemen. Hey yo! Welcome back to another episode of the Arts Block Podcast. I'm your host, Eric the third, and today, ladies and gentlemen, we got a special guest, a rapper straight from the DMV. We got Milo in the building.
It's good. What's up with y'all, man? It's Low, you know what it is.
Yes, sir. What's up, bro?
I'm cool and chilling. How you?
I'm good, bro. First, I like to ask my guests how they feeling today. Just a little mental check-in.
Yeah, I'm feeling good, man. I don't really be supporting Halloween like that, so I'm just in the house chilling, cooling.
I feel you. But I see that you be working, though.
Yeah, I'm trying to drop some new music, come up, do my best, just do what I can.
I feel you. And I seen you was out Vegas, too. What was you doing out there?
Yeah, I went out Vegas with my brother. That was my first trip. I never been on a plane before, so I went out Vegas, just switch the scenery up for real, just see some new shit. But yeah.
Yeah, you tried doing any music while you was out there?
Nah, I ain't get to go to no studio. I was only out there for a weekend, so I ain't really get to fit no studio session in. But yeah, I had fun out there, definitely.
Yeah, that's dope. I never been to Vegas. I'm hoping to go one day though.
Yeah, that shit lit, but ain't nothing right now for your age. Like you gotta wait till you 21 and really go out there.
Yeah,
ain't shit out there for us.
I heard. Yeah, but you released a new track. I heard that Joan 5.
Yeah, I dropped my other song. I dropped it 2 days ago, To the Top, out on all platforms: Apple Music, Spotify, all that iHeartRadio. You can get it on YouTube, anything.
Yeah, that Joan 5. Tell us a little backstory behind that. What was the creative process behind you making that?
So for To the Top, I'm like, now I'm thinking like nobody in my generation really making the music like how I'm making, like soulful, old school type shit. I'm just trying to be different. Wait, can I curse in this, John?
Oh yeah, you can curse.
Yeah. Oh, all right, old school type shit. And like, I'm just trying to switch it up, be different. So the motivation to that song, To the Top, because I'm trying to go to the top. I'm trying to be the best. Like,
yeah.
I ain't trying, like, at first, when I first started rapping, I was just trying to be DMV. Like, everybody gonna know me in DMV. But now that I'm older, I'm like, nah, I want to be the nationwide, countrywide, worldwide. Like, I want everybody to know me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like people lose that. Like, just they get so stuck in just being known here, and it's too comfortable.
It's really the internet, bro.
Yeah.
Internet is like everybody here. So for here, for the DMV area is so small. And like a lot of people getting money out here. So like everybody posting their wins, and it's forcing people to think like, I gotta do this or I gotta be great right now. Like, nah, it's a process. Like Nipsey Hussle said. He said you don't gotta make your mansion all one day. You just add a brick every day.
Yeah.
So as long as you're getting great every day, you're making yourself better every day, then ain't no way you can lose. It's nothing to rush. Yeah, just improvement.
What made you stop rapping? Like, what got you into that?
I've been rapping since I was young, since I was like 5. But for real, my man, he just called me one day. He was like, I'm trying to make a song. I was in like the 6th, 7th grade. And yeah, I took it serious. At first, we was some shit. Like, I was rough, bro. Like, I mean, bad boo. I was bad, bro. Like, and then once we did that, we started making a little better songs. And then my man, he started rapping. So like, that's when I took it on, kept just getting better. And yeah, I got to the point where I'm at now. I still got some more work to do.
How do you feel about the term DMV rapper? Because I know that can be used in a both positive and negative way. How do you feel about that?
I mean, DMV rapper, I feel as though, like, you talking about containing to myself, like, if I wouldn't consider myself a DMV rapper. I wouldn't even consider myself a rapper. I feel like I'm an artist. Like, it's a major difference between a rapper and an artist. A rapper, anybody can rap. You can get anybody get on a song like, yeah, I'm about to slide 30s, popping pills, fucking bitches, all that. Anybody can say that. Yeah. But if you get on a song and actually like analyze what you talking about, write down what you talking about, and make music, and that's what an artist is. So I mean, it's a lot of DMV rappers, but I wouldn't consider myself one of them.
Yeah, and I be listening to your songs, and I listen to the one you just put out, and your ear is really good. For
Yeah, like yeah, not for real. I gotta give it to my father.
Mhm.
Like when I was young, we used to go up Meridian Hill Park up
Yeah,
northwest. You know what I said? We
yeah.
used to go up there, and he'd just be playing James Brown, like
Mhm.
Curtis Mayfield, all that. Like he just be playing a whole lot of old music, and they just like get stuck in my head. So when I'm older now, I'm like, man, that's just real music. It's good music. So now I enforce it into my own music.
Who do you give like the credit to for like the first artist you listened to that made you like, oh man, I want to do that? Like,
First artist. Uh, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't for real. I didn't start listening to Nipsey to his Crenshaw tape. That
mhm,
came in like 2013, 14, I think.
yeah,
But for real, I say Rick Ross. Rick
mhm,
Ross, I always listen to Rick Ross. I would listen to his albums when I was young, and he always kept like that, the same type of lane I'm in right now.
yeah.
And so like Rick Ross would probably be the dude that made me like think like this the wave to go.
Man, Rick Ross can rap on anything.
He can rap on anything, and he really winning. Like a lot of these people, a lot of these rappers out here, they
Mhm,
begin, they beginning, they raped out of their money.
yeah,
Like they beginning taken advantage of because they don't really know what they doing. Like Rick
mhm,
Ross, he set himself up to win. A
yeah,
lot of these rappers just getting out here like they have fame, and it look like they got money, but they don't really got money. They not really having it like as they saying. And
yeah,
it's cool, but I mean I feel like everybody should just speak that real. Like
mhm,
if you gonna put something on a song, like it's such a big influence. People don't even understand. Like people listen. Like you just like you said, you listen to my song.
yeah,
It's some 10-year-old kid that listen to my song. Nobody talking to him. Nobody telling him nothing.
yeah.
Like he listening to what I'm saying. So if you talking about killing, doing this, popping Zans, popping perks,
Mhm.
all this wild stuff, then what you think the young is going to be like? Man, that's the cool thing to do. That's what I'm gonna do.
Message.
And so that's why I ain't gonna lie, I used to make music like that too, but it's just all about growth. Like you can't stay in the same lane forever. For real, for real.
What compelled you to make that switch though? Like, I'm rapping about this, but let me start rapping about the real. Because I know it's a lot of rappers, especially now, that like to stay in that same lane. But what,
Yeah.
like, all right, let me just
Uh,
start over.
uh for real, what caused my switch was uh I would say I stopped taking a break from music after I made you ever heard No Hook?
Your song now.
Yeah, well I made a song No Hook. It had like 200,000 some views.
Mm-hmm.
And I stopped making music after that point. Like I wasn't feeling it at the moment. And then when I came back, I was like, I can't come back and still be on the same thing I was talking about when I left.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just like, I gotta switch it up. And I matured in between the time. So I'm like, I gotta do something different. So I came back. I started writing. I came back with No Hook Part Two. That was my first song. I came back when I started making music again. So yeah, like it just the switch. I feel like it was just needed. Like I can't sound like everybody else. I can't be like everybody else because that's not who really win. Like Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, Drake, all them dudes, Wale, they in their own lane. Them the people that's really winning.
Yeah.
So if you switch it up and you be different, that's what's your outcome is gonna work. You might not get the attention like now. I don't get a lot of buzz. I ain't gonna sit here and like
Mm-hmm.
flake like I'm just this top rapper. Like I ain't getting a lot of buzz. I'm not up yet, but I know that all my work and like time is gonna pay off in the end.
Message. Especially since you starting so early. Like this is a
Yeah,
really early age for anybody to start anything for real. And this
yeah,
is good that you already know what you do because you're gonna be where you want to be really young as well. Hopefully,
yeah,
you feel me? Yeah.
yeah.
How do you manage your career and school? How do you balance both of those out?
Well, for school ain't really nothing right now because like it's online, so I'm just doing assignments. It ain't like I'm really
Yeah.
learning nothing. So I'm just doing assignments. Like my day, I usually just uh I chill
Hmm.
and then Once I get done with school, I go outside, do some, and then I come back in, finish my homework.
Yeah.
Like ain't nothing, make some music, something like that. Like yeah, it ain't hard to really balance it now, but in school it was way more difficult because like
Mm.
I was getting out of school at like 7:30,
Yeah.
8:30. So like
Yeah.
yeah.
Um, so we did get out of school really late. It's kind of crazy. But
Mhm.
how can you say that Duke helped you with your art, with
Uh,
music wise?
Duke helped me with. I'm an instrumental music major,
Hmm.
so it helped me because like it gave me the theory behind what I was doing. Like I learned with a quarter note. I already knew the quarter note, but like quarter note, triple note, triple A, yeah, all that stuff. Eighth notes, like all the theory behind it. It taught me to be better at what I'm doing. Like with my music, I can enforce that in my music. When I hear something and I want to like, even with my cadences, like how I rap,
Yeah.
that all that stuff comes into play because I'm doing it
Mhm.
with my instrument. So now when I'm rapping, it's like, all right, I know this. I know how I can fit this in this measure or like stuff like that. So that's how Duke really helped me, and time management.
Yeah.
That definitely helped me too.
Do you produce your own beats?
I don't produce my own beats, but I make all my own music. Like
Mm.
I record my music, mix my music, master my music, but I don't produce my own beats yet.
So you're just doing it all, basically all
Yeah,
by yourself.
yeah, basically, except the beats. Yeah,
Mm.
I do everything with myself.
What made you want to do all that by yourself instead of reaching for help?
Cause like I don't really like to rely on nobody.
Mm.
Like when I was first making my music, I was relying on people to like, bro, can you mix this for me? Can you
Mhm.
master this for me? Like, and you have to wait on people. Like I don't like being on no other man's time. So
Yeah.
I'd rather just invest in myself and just do what I gotta do to make my do what I gotta do to make my music better and do everything by myself. Cut out the middleman.
Yeah. In 2020, man, 2020 been a crazy year.
Crazy, yeah.
Crazy year. We've been in quarantine since March. It's been
Yeah.
boring. But how has the quarantine helped you in your creative process, like with making music and stuff? Like, how much have you been writing? How much have you been thinking creative?
It helped me out in my creative process because it slowed life down.
Hmm.
Like it gave you like a breathing space. So
Hmm.
like, all right, now you got time. You at home. You can think out. Like every day I'm waking up 7:30, hopping on the train,
Hmm.
going all the way up northwest,
Yeah.
get out 7:30, 8, come back home, get home like 9:30, 10.
Hmm.
I'm like, niggas don't want to think about. I don't even want to make music by the time I get home. So now it give me time to think and really like make out plans and stuff like that. Like I couldn't really do that during the school year. So that's what quarantine did for me. It was a real blessing for real, for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How far do you think you can take this music thing? How far you think
I
you
can,
can take this?
I feel like I can take it as far as I want to. It's a me versus me type thing. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I feel like that's the same thing for mostly everything we do.
Yeah, it is. Like anybody can be the greatest thing you can be if you put your mind to it. Like I don't tell nobody, like anybody come up to me with an idea, be like, man, I want to be a professional dirt bike rider. I ain't gonna be like,
Mhm.
yo, what? Ain't no money in that, nigga. I'm gonna be like, all right, what bike you gonna get? What you gonna do to, like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna break nobody's dreams down because everybody want to win.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to lose. So why tell somebody that they can't do this and be this if you just trying to do the same thing they doing but in a different way. So
Hmm.
like I feel like just uplifting, just do what you gotta do.
Yeah. Because everybody can make it. For real.
Yeah,
Yeah. Everybody.
anybody can make it.
Yeah. It's enough money out here for everybody.
Definitely is.
For sure. What do you think you can bring? What do you think you can contribute to music? Because music's in a weird state now. What do you think you
I
can contribute?
I can contribute. For one, I can contribute to real.
Hmm.
For two, I can contribute charisma
Hmm.
and a different type of swag. Cause
Hmm.
like we got artists that's from here, like that's doing the type of music. Like Sam, you ever heard of Sam Payne?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got him. You got Nate Bone from Riverdale.
Mhm.
You got different artists that's really doing what they think, but no artists is not really getting heard because everybody is so influential by. I mean, like influenced by the bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody want to hear the gun talk, and most of these niggas not even living that. So I'm like, just yeah,
Yeah.
everybody. I feel like just man. Let me see. Like you can just be. You don't have to be that to win, basically.
Yeah. Why do you think? Why do you think that? Why do you think people rap and talk about the life that they not living?
Because everybody know that's what everybody wants to hear.
Yeah.
Like if you rapping that and you know that's what your peers want to hear and you know that's how you can win, then that's what people gonna do.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you just trying to find a different direction. You don't even want to go that route.
Nah, I don't, cause like that's not it's basically being different is being your best. Like if you're different, you can really win. And if
Yeah.
you're the same, then you just gonna fit in. You can still win, but you just gonna fit in with all the other people that sound like you.
Yeah. Fitting in ain't
Yeah, that's not
nothing for real.
that's not my goal. I don't want to just fit in and sound like everybody else.
Who do you think you can influence with your music? Well, who are you aiming to influence?
Well, I'm aiming to influence for real, my own peers.
Mhm.
Cause like right now, our generation is like lost.
Yeah.
Like it's a lot of things, wrong things being supported
Mhm.
and vouched behind. But uh, who I can influence my peers and the young people that's coming up under me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's important to influence the younger generation.
yeah. Cause like we just go.
No, go ahead.
I was like, wait, what was I about to say? The people like that's coming up under me, like if you help them out and show them the way, then they can just be the best they can be, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you feel like do you want the younger generation to follow your footsteps in rapping, or you kind of want them to follow what they want to do, follow their own dreams?
yeah. Follow. I wouldn't want anybody to follow my footsteps in rapping. I would say like people follow their own dreams because
Mhm.
it's something being different from the music I type. You can be different from the music I make.
Mhm.
Like everything has something that's different in it, even from the trap to
Yeah.
the soulful, something is different in the soulful. Like it's a lot of ways to make music out here. So just influence people by being great, but they can do what they want and how they make their music.
Yeah. All
Yeah.
right, sir. So we're gonna move on from the music.
All right.
Well, actually, we're not gonna totally move on. I might bounce back depending on like where the conversation go. But I want
All
to
right.
move on to you still go to Duke, right? You still go to
Yeah, I'm a junior. I do.
yeah. How do you feel? How do you feel about Duke? What's your honest opinions on Duke?
Uh, my honest opinion on Duke is like Duke is it's a show.
Hmm.
It's like they do everything. Everybody in that building, not everybody, but most of the people in that building do everything for a reputation.
Yeah,
Like for example, when they shot that BET movie at our school and they made us go out the back of the school,
yeah,
like that's for a show. How can you make your own students go out the back of the school for somebody that you don't even know coming in to shoot a movie at our school?
hmm.
So like everything is just for reputation. Like yeah, basically.
Do you think do you think that's unfair to us as students?
Yeah, that's definitely unfair to us because we work in that school all day long, literally all day long,
Mm,
from 8:30 to 5. For us just to be put out the back of the school, like we don't go there every day,
yeah,
don't come up to school every day. Like people make really travel to go to that school every day, and they just make us go out the back.
yeah. And shit, sometimes longer than 5. Sometimes
Yeah,
you gotta stay there way
I
longer.
only got I only got out of 5 at 2 days a week, Wednesday and Friday. And
So,
all the other days, I was getting out like 7:30, 8:30.
yeah. And you live across town, right? The
Yeah,
school is. So that's a hike.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And I just don't think the way they handle that situation and all the other situations when it's like different sponsors coming to the school and shit
Yeah,
like that. I don't think they handle those right. What you think about what you
yeah.
think?
I don't think they handle that right either. Like we
Mhm.
should have the same treatment as they treating them.
Yeah.
Even though I understand they getting paid for or whatever that's going on, they getting paid for what they doing, but still, we still the students of the school. Like the school wouldn't be anything without us.
Yeah.
So how can you treat us unfair to the people that's coming in that probably the first time being there?
Mm-hmm.
So like, yeah, they definitely can't. They carry that situation wrong.
Yeah. Do you feel like the work we put in is worth it at the end of the day, though?
Oh yeah, I definitely think the work we put in is worth it. Like once you graduate from Duke, that's gonna be a good look on like your name.
Mm-hmm.
But while you in Duke, it's not. They basically like once you graduate, you got it on your name. You good. But when you in there, you really got to like yeah. I can't. I'm trying to think what I like. Once you in there, they make it seem like Duke. Like Duke is just the best school in the world, top 10, nobody better than them. But they don't really show how they treat their students on the inside, like that whole sexual assault.
Yeah.
And it was like 30 people's names on that list of
Yeah.
sexual assault that's going on in school, but they worried about fights and different stuff like this. Like
Mm-hmm.
they don't. I feel like they don't focus on the right things that Duke.
Yeah. Prioritizing. They don't
They
prioritize.
don't prioritize. Like it's a lot of girls that like we never know. We just walking throughout the school and somebody could be getting sexually assaulted in
Yeah.
school, and they don't, and they never like I never heard. We ain't had no type of meeting come together about none of that
They
stuff. They
sent
just
that
let
one
that
little
stuff blow
email.
by. Yeah, they sent one email and
Mhm.
everything else just blow by.
Yeah. That's crazy. Do you think
Yeah.
they do that because that name is so powerful?
Yeah, of course. I think they do that because that name is so powerful. Because they don't want nobody on the outside
Mm-hmm.
thinking that they don't want anybody on the outside thinking the inside is not what they think, what they showing on the outside. They
Yeah.
don't want nobody to think like, oh, they faking or Duke is not really this or that. So they gonna hold everything in
Mm-hmm.
and just control the inside of the building, but put on his face for outside the building.
Yeah. Now, as one of the few black males that go to Duke, there's a lot of girls,
Mm.
females that go to Duke that will try to get with you, especially you since you are a rapper. How
Mm.
do you balance that from the girls and your career?
I mean, girls is girls. They gonna be girls anyway. School, outside of school. So I don't really know about that, but I mean, I wouldn't even put girls. I have a girlfriend, so I wouldn't even put girls
Oh yeah, you
inside. Like,
do.
yeah, I wouldn't even put girls inside my like career. That don't even affect my career.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Even before you had a girlfriend.
Yeah. Even before, I wouldn't let that affect like what I'm doing.
Hmm.
It's just everybody. I don't really know how to explain how you carry a girl or you treat her or just like.
Hmm.
But yeah, I wouldn't say it got in the way of what I was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you? I want to go back to the music real quick. Do you want to Are you putting a time limit on when you want to blow? Like, oh, at this age, I'm want to be blown up by, I want to be up here by 25. Like you putting a.
I want to. I wouldn't say I put a time limit on because I mean you never know when you're gonna blow.
Mhm.
Like Jay-Z, he blew. I think he was 26. I think he was 26 when he blew.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean you don't never know when you're gonna blow. It's just putting in the work so you know that you will blow, but
Mhm.
you don't know. You don't know when you're gonna blow. Like I could blow now.
Yeah.
Somebody like anybody could hit my song right now, text me,
Mhm.
and I just get on. But yeah, I wouldn't put no time limit on when you're gonna blow. Cause
Yeah.
then you like if you don't, then it's like you get discouraged because you didn't. It's not really that you didn't meet your goal, but
Mhm.
you didn't do what you said what you thought or what you thought was gonna happen.
Message.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you see yourself doing in the future? What does the future hold for you?
Uh, I see myself doing is my main goal is to be a record label owner. I want to start my own record label, put different people on. So like that would be my main goal. It's kind of like QC,
Mhm.
QC the label with Migos and all them
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. And I see like you got the hoodie on, and I see on your
Yeah.
Instagram GGAC. What does that stand for?
GGAC, I mean, go get a check.
Yeah.
I came up with this like last year. I don't know. I forgot how I just thought of it, but I remember I just said it and then it
Mm-hmm.
just snapped. And then I made it my Instagram name. People liked it, so I put it on a hoodie.
Mm-hmm.
Go get a check.
Yeah. Is that going to be your label? That's going to
Yeah,
just
that's probably that probably will. I don't know if this is going to be exactly it, but it's going to be something too to this extent.
yeah. Man, that's good, man. Before we wrap this up, this is a segment of the podcast called Dead or Alive, and I just want to
Mm.
know what's one artist or multiple artists that you would like to work with that's dead or alive that you'll want to like hop on a song with you or something.
Uh, one artist that
Well, it
I
don't
would
have to
want
be
to
one; it can be multiple.
one artist dead or a couple artists dead. I
Mm.
could say dead and alive or just one either
You
or.
can say dead and alive.
Uh, or alive, I would probably say uh, if I could have made a song with somebody alive, yeah, it'll probably be Rick Ross. I'll probably make a song with Rick Ross.
Girl.
Alive and dead, yeah, it'll probably be Nipsey.
Yep.
Yeah, dead Nipsey or I would want like a song with a singer on it, so
Mm-hmm.
like an Amy Winehouse or
Man.
somebody like that. But yeah, probably Nipsey for dead.
Yeah, Nip.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Lo, thank you so much for coming on the podcast, man. This was a good one. I
Yeah.
enjoyed it. Anything you want to tell the people? Anything you got going on? Anything you want to promote? Your Instagram, your new song, anything?
Yeah, just check me out on Instagram, Ggac Lo, Ggac Lo. Go get a check Lo. You can check out my YouTube. I just dropped a new video 2 weeks ago, Young Fly shit.
Mm.
Go hit that up. Go get that. I dropped another song a couple days ago called To the Top. Check out my Instagram, all my music on my Instagram. Hit the link in my bio. And that's it.
All right, everybody. This has been another installment of the Arts Block Podcast. You can follow me on Instagram at Eric Curry III. You can follow the podcast at the Arts Block Podcast. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts, leave a 5-star rating and just comment. Just comment on the podcast. Tell me how you like the episode. Tell me how you like the podcast. Shout out to anybody listening anywhere else. YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you can be notified when we drop these podcasts. This has been the Arts Block Podcast. I'll see y'all next week.